Welcome back to Umbral Obsidian. This time, much sooner than I had originally expected, but for very good reasons. In this video, I will be breaking down the information we have gathered from the original reveal post for the new Witcher 3 expansion, as well as the very important details given to us today in the livestream the devs shared. It's been 12 years. 12 years since the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt changed RPGs forever, and 11 since the last time we stepped foot in Tucson. But out of nowhere, CD Projekt Red just dropped a bombshell. The Witcher 3 is getting one final massive expansion before the studio moves on to The Witcher 4. Slated for 2027 release, this means we are less than 18 months away from a masterpiece making an impossible comeback. The rumors had been circulating for months about this possible entry, and they ended up being real. And the promotional image is giving us at least two important points to talk about. Let's talk about the monster lurking behind Geralt. At first glance, we may think of a Leshen. However, these creatures have been clearly established with a defined aesthetic throughout The Witcher 3. It does, however, heavily resemble the Netflix show's counterpart, the Leshy, which if you saw the show and had either read the books or played the games, know this was quite a controversial moment that indicated the show's downfall as soon as the second season. I honestly want to think that this is not the case and that we are looking at a different kind of monster, which hopefully, due to its anthropomorphic figure and clear facial features, may be a sentient creature or one with ritualistic implications. Eagle-eyed viewers have also pointed out how in this image shared by The Witcher's social media, we can see in the gap between Geralt and the tree a branch very similar to this creature's hand. But the real twist might be in Geralt's hands. The model of the sword he bears is entirely new to the game. During the livestream, devs confirmed this sword is very important to the story. This might indicate that the expansion isn't just a random side quest and is almost certainly the narrative bridge directly into The Witcher 4. Then there's the title itself, Songs of the Past. We know Geralt's legendary deeds were immortalized in the song by Dandelion, hinting that we might be diving back into themes from the original short stories. But thanks to new information, we know exactly when and why this story is taking place. The expansion's plot is intimately tied to the celebration of Beltane Night. For the lore buffs out there, Beltane is based on the Beltane Spring Fertility Festival rooted deep in Celtic mythology. In Andrzej Sapkowski's book, Beltane is a time of wild feasting, drinking, and romance, celebrated under the glow of grand bonfires. Celebrants are encouraged to jump over the flames for luck and fertility. Crucially, it is a night traditionally used as a time for both new beginnings and final endings. It is the perfect thematic backdrop. This expansion serves as the literal ending to The Witcher 3's decade-long story, while simultaneously acting as the stepping stones into the new trilogy. Now let's talk scale. While initial theories suggested a smaller Hearts of Stone-sized map edition, we now know CD Projekt Red is aiming for something significantly higher. The expected size for this expansion is close to Blood and Wine. We are talking about possibly an entire new territory. Because CD Projekt Red explicitly used the word expansion, we can expect the full package. New mechanics, new armor, new weapons, and, if we dare dream, an overhauled combat system to polish one of the base game's planar aspects. And yes, before you ask, it wouldn't be a true Witcher 3 experience without a tavern table. We can officially expect new Gwent cards for us to collect, giving us the perfect excuse to ignore the world-ending stakes just to play a round of Gwent at our local tavern. Now, some fans may be worried because CD Projekt Red isn't developing this internally. Fool's Theory is. But let me put your mind at ease. Fool's Theory is packed with CD Projekt Red veterans who built the original game over a decade ago. This means that the continent is in perfectly capable hands. So, why does a 12-year-old game getting content matter this much? Because The Witcher 3 wasn't just a game. It was a masterclass in emotional escalation. The base game gave us an unforgettable, dimension-spanning story of destiny between the father and the daughter. But the expansions did something rare. they actually managed to outdo the main story. Hearts of Stone gives us Old-Geared Bone Ever, a tragic tale of a man who gained everything through a reckless wish only to lose the capacity to care about it. While Blood and Wine forced us to answer a single haunting question: what is it that makes a monster? While contrasting the flamboyant, vibrant streets of Tucson against the war-torn, monster-ridden swamps of Vallon. Every province told a story, every city wall hid a dark reality, and in 2027, we get to go back one last time. It seems like the White Wolf might just have one more hunt left in him. Let me know your theories regarding the possible story and location, as well as any new features you might be interested in finding in this new expansion in the comments below. If you are interested in more dark fantasy games and lore, feel free to check my videos on Lords of the Fallen 2 that I have linked at the end. Remember to toll the bell icon and pommel bash that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. And remember to keep your blades sharp and your wits sharper.